Hey guys, welcome to Speed Bagging with Shaun or with me or whatever. What we're going to do is, I just got a speed bag. A friend of mine speeds bags, you all know, because you're part of the group. And he's really good. So you see him, he's doing all this stuff and whatever. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to get there. So hopefully what we can do is you guys can learn with me, and as I progress, you can progress too. Not out here pretending I'm like the best teacher or anything, but often the best way to learn is the same way other people have learned, instead of learning somebody that's ultra good. So I bought my platform. Platforms are usually, you can get a whole kit for about 99 bucks. I would recommend getting a better swivel. The swivels are kind of key. The other ones come with like the plastic ones with a little ball in them, which are alright. So I mean, if you can't afford one right now or don't have time to pick one up, I mean it's fine to use for now, but I just use a single link swivel here, and it seems to move really well, and you don't have like that as much strain, as it gives you a little more control of the bag. The other thing I did is I did get a new speed bag as well. There are a couple kinds that you can get. There's some longer ones and some shorter ones and so on and so forth. That's the best way to describe it if you're just learning. You know, they have different names, like there's a banana bag and so on and so forth. So I have, since we're doing this, I've just set up my platform in my house, and they say what you're supposed to do to figure out the height of your platform is the belly of the bag should approximately be at your mouth. Now, I'm 6'4" and the ceilings are only so high, so mine's a little low, but I mean, we got to make do, as I'm sure you may have to as well. So yeah, so I got the bag it comes with. It's just one of the fatter bags, but it's really good to start on. And same with the longer bags, because they'll be a lot slower just because of the hit radius, instead of being from down here and having to hit the whole way, right? And it's always good to have more than one bag. Then you can switch back and forth, and if you get a bag and it's too intermediate for you, then you can always switch back. Also, another thing that works well that I find that if it's, you know, when I got this bag, when I pumped it up all the way, it was really fast, but my old one's really slow. So what I did is I just took a little bit of air out, and that allowed it to go a little bit slower for me as well. So today's lesson is pretty basic. It's just going to be I'm going to go over the combination I went over in the earlier video that I did, since this is the official first episode. And it's just a countdown, rotating back and forth. It's important when you're learning to not just hit with one hand, because people, if you're right-handed or left-handed, they just want to hit the bag with one hand because they're used to it, because they get this hand up and it's all awkward. So just make sure you alternate hands, because you don't want to be left side weak, because if you are, it's going to mess up all your combos later on. Yeah, so it's just a basic countdown we're going to do. In my last video I went from 4, but I found this too long anyway. So we're going to do 3 hits right, and then 3 hits left, and then 2 hits right, 2 hits left, 1 hit right, 1 hit left. And if you are truly just beginning, getting through that, it's going to be a mission in itself. But when you do, then you can just repeat that over and over again. So that's it right there. And just repeat that. Don't worry about going fast when you start. Don't crank your bag. It doesn't make it cool. You want to find a nice, steady, consistent type hit that you're doing. So then it keeps the bag the same speed all the time. Because if you're hitting here and then you hit it hard, it's going to come too fast. And so don't worry. This is not strength. You're not a bigger man. You're not whatever, strong, weak, whatever. Anybody can hit a little bag. It's not hard. So just be consistent. So even when you're running through your 3, 2, 1 the first time, just hit it light. So just 1, 2, 3, and then just do the other one. Just 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1. Nothing wrong with learning like that. That's pretty much it. So we're gonna get that dialed. At the beginning of my next lesson, I'm going to do that. I'm always going to try to master what I taught in the last lesson. You know, I haven't got it. I might give you a lesson that I might not even know how to do yet. So maybe we'll go over a combo or something like that, and I won't have it, but I'll try to have it dialed before the next one. For example, like guys doing elbows. So there's like an elbow hit where you hit here, and then you follow through. That's a 3-hit punch. So I know how to do it, but I can't actually do it. It might be the height of the bag as well, but so it just doesn't work for me yet. But we'll get that. That'll be later on in the lessons, and hopefully we can dial it together. Hope this was informative for you. Again, by all means, I don't think I know all the answers. So don't go on and be like, this guy said this. It's all preference. So hopefully my preference works for you, and we'll see you in a couple more videos. Thanks, guys.